it's me, Selena from Vintage Gaudi. Welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel and welcome to a little toy hunting tour video. Yes, I want to do a little toy hunting tour today, but I'm super late, not early, late. I filmed in the morning a few videos and then I didn't feel the energy to editing the videos. I was like, oh, what can I do? I got also distracted by the phone and so on. I don't know. Should I do something or not? Well, it is just like lunchtime. Why not going on a toy hunting tour, a little toy hunting tour? And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. So I'm in the first parking lot of one of the thrift stores and have a quick check what they have, if they have something or not. So that's quite a surprise for me too. You never know what you can find. So I would say let's just go and have a quick check if this thrift store has actually something cool for me. And right at the entrance, I spotted this vintage Furby with the instruction or the manual that goes to it. That was a huge surprise because I wanted one for the longest time, a vintage one. Moving on, I found a basket full with the Barbie dolls. They are actually always the same dolls. So sometimes they get in new dolls, but mostly they are newer. I mean, Mealy dolls and so on. Here we got the Steffi Love, I guess. And I always try my luck and hope to find vintage dolls. I had some luck already at that thrift store. I found the vintage mermaid Barbie, the European exclusive, the purple one, the magical hair mermaid Barbie, but this time it does not seem to be the luck on my side because always the same dolls there. What I spotted is the teacher Barbie's dress actually. I have it already, but okay, that led me hope that there must be some more, probably 90s dolls. Searching through all of it, there's also some plushes in there, random and action figures and so on. Then, yeah, I don't know, spotted some millies and some dolls that I cannot recognize actually where they are coming from. This one first looked like a Cali girl, but it is not. It is definitely newer doll, so yeah, searching forward and looking forward, grabbing hair, hoping that at the end of the other part of the hair is something interesting, like this doll. Never seen her before, don't know where it goes. Interesting eye makeup. And then I saw this doll with this skirt, and that definitely is a 90s dress. It caught immediately my eye because it screams 90s and it has even a Barbie tag in there. But I need to have a doll to get the dress, so I was still hoping to find a doll that I can actually put on my display. And searching through it, and then at a point I found there somewhere a vintage Cindy doll. So in case if you don't know, the running gag between me and Love from Love Sky Painter is the Cindy or kann das weg? Well, actually, this Cindy kann weg. You can see still a Millie, but the next one here is the Cindy. Old Cindy one. I'm not collecting them and I somehow don't like them because the head is kind of out of proportion for me. But here, yeah, still you can find vintage dolls, but not the ones that I'm looking for. Anyways, well, yeah, you never know. So searching through it, and then once you reach the bottom, you know if you had luck or not. Still, this Millie doll kind of caught my eye because that painted on what it is, bodysuit or so, looked super good, but not a Millie fan in particular. Then I have found two bags with clothing in there, and I'm trying to sneak in there if there is something Barbie-ish or something that I recognize that it is worth to pick up these bags with the fashions, but the most of it were like for baby dolls fashion, so not the Barbie size, but yeah, baby sized fashions. And I don't want to pick up a huge lot just to, yeah, the 99% throw it away or redonate again. So that's not what I really prefer to do. I have also found this basket with other doll clothing in there, and sometimes they are like Barbie clothing. Like, for example, this is not Barbie but Pocahontas, and I actually have found at that thrift store a Pocahontas, so I think that's the dress that goes actually to her, but I did not pick it up because yeah, I had to choose another doll, so I don't want to pick up dolls that I don't want to get the dresses that I want, so I left it behind. I'm also searching always for the cassette tapes because I'm collecting also cassette tapes, especially Barbie, but also local themings that were quite popular in Switzerland, like Globi cassettes or Pingu cassettes and everything else story related, or sometimes also Disney stories. So I like to listen to cassettes, I really do. And I hope always to find some good stuff there at the thrift stores and flea markets, of course, as well. So they had cool kind of children's storytelling, fairy tales, and so on. But unfortunately, nothing that I really wanted or needed. So yeah, but it is always worth to check it because otherwise you don't know. You probably have missed something. I spotted also this newer Polly Pocket. Well, it is, what is it, 2020-ish Polly Pocket. I see this actually all the time, that kind of flamingo one. I don't need it, I don't want it. So yeah, I just want to show it to you. Then the kind of, what is it, basket full with random things in there. Yeah, you have also to grab. Sometimes there is something hidden underneath, whatever. Searching through it, some action figurines. We got like little baby LOLs or what they are called, or cry babies or so. They had also these Pokemon cases where you can store these cards, but nothing really exciting or so. But of course, you have to check because you don't know what's underneath of it. They had a lot of cars actually. Then the plushie section, I do check that as well. Just to hope that I will find one day a vintage doodle bear or a Care Bear. Actually, I have never found them. I have never seen them here in Switzerland, and since I'm doing like these videos with going on flea markets and thrift stores, I don't know. I have really never come across a doodle bear or a Care Bear, and I'm pretty sure they existed back then here in Switzerland as well, but yeah, I never have seen one. Then I spotted some other Barbies, like this one, for example. It caught my eye, but could not put a name on it. But the outfit that this doll is wearing, the trousers especially, is definitely Barbie, but I didn't want to pick just the trousers. The top here is also Barbie. It has a black genuine Barbie label, this red top. But yeah, yeah, it did not scream to me, and it was not worth it because the dolls itself, they cost 490, and just to get the dress, and then I don't want to keep the doll because none of the dolls were actually the ones that I want to keep. So 490 for just a piece of fabric is quite expensive. But yeah, you know. I'm actually in another thrift store, and this is super in a real old building actually, and kind of in an industrial building. This is the thrift store that I went last year once because it was not so clean and they're super gross, but they're closing right now, so they are end of March, they shut down everything. So I was just yeah, walking or driving around and was like, oh, I should go and check out what they have before they definitely close everything. So yeah, hope they have something still in more or less good condition. I mean, look how old it is. There's also this noise. Kind of interesting. Yeah. Creepy, but yeah, old building, old industrial building. It also smells like old. You know what I mean? So old building. Oh, is this a Barbie thing? Here I can easily talk because it's not so crowded, but usually these flea markets are super crowded. Oh my god, this is from Barbie, 1993. I guess it is Barbie, but at least it says Mattel. Use alkyne batteries. Is it barking or so? I definitely will take this one. Let's see if there is more cool stuff. I initially didn't want to come here because, as I mentioned, it is not the cleanest thrift store. So, and I don't have any hand sanitizer right now with me. But this is actually kind of cool. Let's go on the opposite. Oh, they cleaned out really well, so there's super, not so much left here. Who do we have here? Make Me Wild, okay. Interesting. Anything else? Oh, I see some brushes. Oh, vintage ER. Another one for sure. What else? Can I put this a little bit in the other basket? I'm doing a mess right now, sorry. Okay, here are. Oh, this is from the Twice as Nice Barbie I found. It's so cool. I found here the other part of it. This seems also to be Barbie, I guess. And this is definitely, is it a dinner date or so? But I recognize this vest. I have it, but well, if they're closing, I'm taking everything I can get. Here we got a hat. That looks also quite cool. Let me just grab that too. Here's a bread shoe. A newer brush. What is this? A hat or what is this? I don't know. Let's grab it. Okay. Shoes. So this is not a vintage shoe. Bigger size doll stuff. Oh, this is from the fancy frills for the hangers. You can put it. Oh my goodness! Luckily I came here. Ooh. Yeah, I mentioned I didn't want to come here first. What do we have here? Magic carpet. Let me grab it. So, what is this? Okay. Some bigger size trousers. I don't have much of battery left, so I will quickly go through it and hope I won't miss anything. I've seen this one already. I don't know what it is. I don't think it is Barbies. What could be? I'm taking this bag here. Everything is in the bag. Lost it. Try again. So here and here. What else do we have here? Some cards. Ooh, lightning McQueen. Hello Kitty kitchen. Some rhinestones. Some more. Here we got some toys. Christmas. So for the rest of the second thrift store, I'm doing the voiceover too, because I had to whisper. There still were people in there, and I don't want them to hear that I'm talking to someone actually. So I'm doing the voiceover. I found the bookshelf, but from the first sight there was not really something interesting in there that was worth to pick up, even though if they're closing, and the prices in this thrift store are super good, but yeah, nothing that I just spotted right now that I want to keep or to have. I found this pillowcase that is actually from the Tigerenten Club, something that was quite known here in Switzerland, Germany and Austria for sure. Not sure if it was international. So there is the Tigreente, you can see it there. I picked it up. I don't know actually what to do right now with it, but I picked it up. Then I saw this kind of baby figurine. It looked older to me. I could not place a name, and there was also no brand on it, but I want to share it with you, so in case if you know where it goes. Then I have found these CDs. Usually I'm more liking the cassettes than the CDs, but yeah, if there is something nice stories on a CD, I probably will pick up that too. But these were mostly music CDs. There is actually Finding Nemo, but I think it was not the DVD. It was like more the music to the movie or so. So actually, really, yeah, different music styles, but not these children's stories or something. Then random stuff that I yeah don't know, just showing you. There are like so many random stuff, but they really cleaned it out because the last time was there last year, that was full. You could barely walk through it. It was so tight and everything, and this one it is now because they cleaned already a lot of it. I guess 90% of the stuff they already got rid of. So yeah, you had really space to walk through the stuff. There was some electronics, older ones. I guess no one is needing them anymore, and I don't think they have like nostalgic value or so. But I'm not the one that knows much about electronics, so yeah, just my random guess about it. Then I spotted this tiny section with paintings and posters and calendars and so on. And one painting down there caught my eye, but it was so dusty. I had to put the camera a little bit aside and then try to sneak out this painting. So here you can see this like a fairy or an angel, and depending how the lights is shining on it, it changes color. That kind of caught my eye and looked so beautiful, but super dusty. Yeah. Anyways, then they had still those boxes on the floor. And yeah, with some, I don't know, Ramschel. We call it in German Ramsch, stuff that no one needs and probably the most of you would throw away, but they had it there, so yeah. Anyways, then there was a section with like outdoor stuff. We see here these tents, so they're definitely like, I don't know, 80s tents or so to go camping. We have sports supplies, rackets, tennis rackets, and so on. Nothing really for me, but I checked it out because you never know, maybe there is a tennis racket for Barbie. Could have been. I mean, Barbie had like merchandise for everything. Some golf supply things that actually look quite good. Yeah, industrial era space there, and it smells really industrial. It is quite an old building, but it has also its own charming. So hello everyone and welcome to the haul part of this video of this actually thrift store toy hunting tour. I went in total to 2 thrift stores. I had 3 on my to-do list, but on the third one there was absolutely no chance to get a parking space, so it was totally full, and yeah, had no chance to get one, so I passed and headed directly back home. But still I have made some great finds, so that's really amazing. I kind of take everything together, so here we go with little fashion pieces, a doll, a Furby, Pokemon, Barbie, and a painting or something. Now, where do we want to start actually? I guess we go with the fashions. So there's fashions that I could identify. This one here, for example, this seems to be not something Barbie-ish. I picked it up because I could not kind of recognize where it goes, but sometimes Barbie does also have some of these kind of carpets and fashions, mostly for horses and so on. But this does not belong to Barbie actually. This belongs to Lego Scala, and that makes totally sense because last time I went to that thrift store, which I have mentioned before, in this old building, a little bit grosser thrift store, I have found there some Lego Scala, a doll, and kind of, yeah, things that belong to that. So that makes sense that they had somewhere still little extras of it. So yeah, this belongs to Lego Scala. I probably will not keep it because I'm not a Lego Scala collector, but nice to know where it actually belongs. Something that I immediately recognized was this one here, this hanger. This belongs to the Fancy Frill. To be correct, from 1986 Fancy Frill's lingerie set, and this was actually meant to be kind of a cover up for a hanger. So over here should come out a hanger, and then you could kind of hang it into the wardrobe from Barbie, from her lingerie. It was released with like a top, some panties, and I'm not sure, a little bit more of it, but also with this thing. And I do have the other parts of it, so can add this one, and that makes my set complete. Of course, everything in here goes under cleaning, so after the video we'll immediately put it in the washing, because I don't know how long they've been there in those grossy boxes. So yeah, this goes directly into the cleaning, but a thing that I immediately could recognize. Then another thing that I immediately could recognize is actually this ruffle part over here. This one belongs to the 1985 Twice as Nice reversible fashion. I did not went so often to that little more grosser thrift store, but I have found there the top that goes to it, so I immediately recognized it when I saw this piece, because last time when I picked up the top, I could not find everything. So there was this thrift store is actually one that is not sorted after theming. So they had like these kind of movement boxes. So yeah, box when you move from one place to another, you put their stuff in there. They had only those boxes, and in there were some random stuffs. So it could have been that this was in one box and the top that I picked up was in a total other box a few ways or a few rounds later. So yeah, makes sense that I've missed it back then. Now I'm happy that I found it, and I can add it to the Twice as Nice, yeah, to the top actually that it belongs to. So it's really cool. Actually, it's quite okay. It is a little bit great over the time, but otherwise the kind of detailing is still okay actually. So quite happy about it. Of course, we'll got cleaning as well. Another thing that I immediately recognized is this one here, that is actually not Barbie or Ken. I was first thinking, oh, looks interesting, must be Barbie or Ken. It is not. It belongs actually to My Scene, so it is a My Scene top. I'm not a My Scene collector. I don't know exactly which My Scene doll was wearing it, but it belongs to the My Scene line, so I have this one as well. Then this vest actually, I kind of forgot, but I think it is from Dinner Date. No, it was not Dinner Date. What was it? I will definitely write it over here, because I just forgot to check it up or look it up, but I definitely recognize it. It belongs to a Ken doll or Ken fashion pack, so yeah. I picked it up, obviously, even though it has no tag in there, but I definitely recognized it because of this lavender softy material. Yeah, really cool. Then I found this hat. Actually, I'm not sure. I think this hat might go also to a My Scene doll and not a Barbie doll, but it could also fit a Barbie. But actually, let me just try. It definitely can fit the Barbie, or maybe even also a Ken doll. So it could be a cute accessory to add on a Barbie doll, even though it might not belong to Barbie. So I could not find out where this hat really goes, but it kind of fits Barbie too, so that's kind of cool. A thing that also could not identify is this one here. Actually, I'm not sure if it's in Barbie or not, or if it's just a random other piece. Not sure on that. But I have this piece here. Maybe you recognize and can tell me where it goes. Color scheme wise, I was saying it could be something Barbie-ish or so. Like, I don't know. But actually, I have no idea what it could be, actually. So, yeah, maybe you have an idea what it could be. Then I picked up this one here. I have seen that the last time when I was there too. I'm not sure if this is something Barbie-ish. I really don't think it is. But it has some great sewing over here, so I was like, huh? But I don't know, I don't think that Barbie was ever released with something fur. I guess this is real fur. I hope not. I'm not 100% sure. I cannot prove it, but from the feeling it seems to be real fur, and I don't think there was something Barbie released with real fur. Otherwise, it is really well made for furs. Actually, not sure, but not sure actually. So, but I picked it up. Yeah, no, I guess this is really real fur, unfortunately. But I wasn't sure there, so yeah, I picked it up. Not sure. I will of course clean it, and then maybe come up with an idea how to reuse it. Then at the first thrift store that I went, I have found this dress. There was actually also the teacher Barbie's dress there, but I already have it. I don't need a second one. Then I found this one here. And I needed to have a doll to get this dress out of there, so this is the one that I picked. But I could not identify yet this dress. It is a legit Barbie dress from the 90s. It has the genuine Barbie tag in pink color. It is so beautiful with all of these flowers on it. Stunning. But I could not identify. So Google Lens was not helping me in any ways. I could not find out anything about this dress. Also the websites that I checked, I could simply not find. So in case if you know where this dress goes, please write me down in the comment section down below. That would be really great. I'm assuming that it might have been from a fashion pack and not from a doll itself, but please help me out because I have never seen this dress, and that's the reason why I wanted to have it actually. It is also in quite good condition, really interesting. So we got this kind of shoulder part that you can attach in the neck, in the back, and then it looks like this. Really cool, velcro wise. So as I mentioned, it must be something from the 90s. Hope you can help me identify this dress. That would be great. Then I have picked up the Barbie doll, also from the first thrift store. Actually, at this point, I don't even know who she is. She was just the doll that I wanted to get the dress actually. So I ended up with this doll. Unfortunately, there have been no vintage dolls at all, sadly, that I could have put the dress on. So yeah, I ended up with this one here. It's not one that I really collect. It is a 2000-ish, maybe 2010 doll. Let me have a check. Yeah, the body mold is 2009 and the head mold is 1998. So it is the kind of, I guess, CEO face. But I will probably not keep her. So she's simply not a doll that is yeah, something that I collect, but I needed one to get the dress. I guess she has the original necklace on, so that's kind of cool because this necklace you cannot remove unless you remove the head, and this head seems to be quite stuck on it. So this is definitely the original head that goes to the body, I guess, because it's not a loose head or a broken neck or so. Yeah. Not sure if I will ever try to get an identification on her, but this is the doll that I probably will not keep because it simply is too modern for my type that I'm collecting. Then, at that more grosser thrift store, I'm sorry if I have to mention that, but otherwise it's difficult to tell what I found at which store. I have found this dog. And when I first saw it, I did not really recognize it. I was like, yeah, digging through I don't know, was it a box with a little bit of plushie or so? And then you just see it from above and was like, oh, what is that? And then I turned it over and was like, oh, wait a minute, wait a second. And here it was open, so I knew, okay, there's battery in there. Automatically, my kind of curiosing, or how can I say it? Yeah, excitement was like, oh, batteries, we need to check. And then somehow in my head it made like a little bit so, could this be something from Barbie? And then luckily it was open like this, and then I was like, okay, batteries. Oh, there is a tag. Yes, let's have a check at the tag. And then it says 1993 Mattel. And I was like, okay, this must be something from Barbie because there's not much animals with Mattel logo on it. Actually, this one is from 1993 and it is called Puppy Ruff. Puppy Ruff. It was released as it is, so with this dog, just a dog and a box, and of course Barbie logo, and then Puppy Ruff. Actually, at this time I have never heard of Puppy Ruff, but somehow I kind of recognize it. I don't know, maybe I have seen it once or yes, at a time on another YouTube channel probably, and I got kind of saved it in my brain, but somehow I recognized it and was like, okay, you are coming with me, definitely. This is a dog that barks, so it was also advertised as Puppy Ruff. He really barks in the park. So it does, it still does. When you press here on the back of the puppy, it does some sort of noise, of barking noise. Really cool. Also, this one here will definitely go under cleaning. Of course, I will not put it in the water directly, but we will kind of a wet towel, I will go over the surface and try to remove as much as possible of dirt and so on. But yeah, I now own Puppy Ruff, which is really Puppy Ruff, which is really cool. Total surprise for me, actually. Then I found also this plastic bag with Hello Kitty. At a point I picked this plastic bag because I wanted to put the fashions in there. So I will not lose it any times. I think this is actually something from Spain or so. It says official mark, little selection. But here the names, this sounds like Spanish to me. I'm not sure. Las Palmas, Triana, Calle Lozero, Telefono, Arucas, Avenida, El Miron, so, and so on. So I'm not sure where this bag actually comes from, and if it's like a vintage bag or just a remake bag. I will probably not keep it because I just needed this bag to get the fashion pieces out of the flea market. Or out of the thrift store, but kind of interesting. So kind of cute, yeah, bag, plastic bag. Also, a thing that I've picked up is actually this painting, or yeah, I'm not sure if it's really a painting or drawing or it simply is a copy, but from this angel or fairy, which I really found so interesting from the color scheme. It really shines. It looks so adorable. So I picked it up. I love angels and fairies and so on, so really do that. Yeah, and so I picked it up, and since that thrift store, the second one, is closing, I was like, oh well, let's get it. So yeah, for the things that I got from the second thrift store, which is actually all this pile with the puppy Ruff and the painting, I paid 2 Swiss francs, which is literally nothing. So really happy about it, but of course for the condition of the outfits and so on, yeah, fair price. Then yeah, this painting really cool. Oh, and I found the thing, the pillowcase, actually also there at that second thrift store. This pillowcase is actually from what is it called, Tigerentenclub. I'm not sure if Tigerentenclub was something also over the US, but here in Europe, or mainly in Switzerland and definitely in Germany and Austria, it was a huge thing. Kind of a children's TV. Yeah, it was not a series, or it was a series actually. Tabaluga TV and Tigerentenclub and so on. I was hoping to find the large piece of it, the large kind of for the blanket, but I just have found the pillowcase. Not sure what I want to do with it. So down here you can see the Tigerente, and here is kind of the frog or so, but it was also meant to be with a dragon like Tabaluga. Yeah, definitely something from the 2000-ish actually, but I'm not sure what I will do with it actually, but I picked it up. I was like, okay, it's something that I definitely remember from my childhood, why not? Then let's go back to the first thrift store, where actually I found also the Barbie with this outfit. I have found there this Game Boy card from Pokemon, the yellow edition. So we got here Nintendo Game Boy, and there are so many fake ones out there, copies and so on. So you can easily do a fake one, and you will not notice it from outside. So the only thing to make sure it is a real one is actually to open and check the platine, where it says like, what says it? Nintendo, I guess, says it over there. I think this one is the original one. From the way it is used here in the front, and from all the scratches and markings on it, I think it is a legit one. Also, a friend of mine has told me there are some signs how you can make up that it is a real one. Definitely, I'm not sure if you can see, but here is a little bit a circle. So there is a hole underneath the sticker. Then when you see that hole, it is an indication to be a real one. Then over here is a number, 22. That could be an indication for a real one. And there are some more signs, but yeah, they're easy to copy actually. Now, why I picked it up is I have a Game Boy. I have still my childhood Game Boy Advanced over here, Advanced SP, and I want to try this cassette if it works. I did not test it yet, so it will be a surprise for me too, and I really hope that it works. I paid for this cassette $39.90, which is a stunning price. Of course, the condition of it is super used. I will try to clean at least a little bit the sticky spots because it's super sticky also. But for me, the main focus is actually if it works or not. So we're gonna try this. For that, I need first to blow a little bit in here. So we are doing that, putting into the thing. So, I'm sorry for the reflection, you will see myself in here, but also you will see probably, it works so far so good. How can I put it that you can, well, okay, you can see still something. You got Pikachu, Pikachu running, Pikachu surfing. This is kind of the intro of it, so Pikachu's coming closer and he's flying. So cute. Oh, now it's getting angry. Okay. Did you hear it? Pikachu! Pika! So far from that, it works. So we can hear, we can kind of play forward a new game, or there are some options. This is cool. This is cool. I wanted to have the yellow version for the longest time. I have the blue and the red version. The red version is actually right here because it was still on my Game Boy. But I also have the blue version of it. Yellow is the only one that I found at the thrift store. The blue one and the red one I found at flea markets. And that's kind of cool. And they all work. That's amazing. So of course I will clean that a little bit more because you can see it is dirty and so on. But I mean, it works. It works. That is amazing. So cool. So I know what I'm doing today. I will play the whole time Pokemon. Now, to the last thing that I have bought at the thrift store, the first one here. A little hinge, what I have bought, a little figurine over here. This is actually a Furby doll, or a Furby figurine. I wanted to have, in my childhood or as a child, I wanted to have a Furby so badly. I never received one. One of my best friends back then had one, and so we played with it, but I myself had never one or owned a Furby. Later on in life, I have found a newer release Furby, the ones that had like these LED screens on the eyes. I guess it was, when were they released? 2015 or so, something in that time period. But I really wanted the vintage one. Actually, this one is also not one of the first generations. I guess it was maybe second generation or so, but still old, still an older Furby. When I pick it up, it will make a lot of noise because then I will reactivate it. So meanwhile it is sleeping, but when I lift it up, it will talk, and that can be a little annoying. So we're just first showing you the description that this Furby actually came. So it was also $39.90, which I think is quite an okay price. And since I wanted the one for the longest time, and it works. And it comes with the kind of original pamphlet. I really like it. So for now on, this one is actually a Furby from the year 1998. So I'm not sure, if it's a first generation Furby or not. So I did not look it up, but I was just happy to have one. So in case if you know, you can write me down in the comment section down below. Here's a little bit about Furby, where they are coming from, a Furby song. And here are the different kind of sensors that are in this Furby. So it has multiple sensors. Somewhere here is a light sensor, then The eyes do have sensors. In the back of it, it has sensors and so on. So it is packed full with sensors that you can actually interact with your Furby. This Furby also seems to have a name. Once in a while, it will say its own name. And then there are some features that you can do, kind of like feed your Furby when it's sleeping, what you have to do when it's hungry, and so on, and so on and so back. So yeah, kind of cool that I finally, with over 30 years old, I have my own Furby. And here, funny fact, here is a little translation that this Furby is talking. So Furbish is a language, which means when it says double bay, then it means it has kind of, yeah, it is has fear or so, it is scared, or ide means good or good. Mimi is like ser. Yeah, it has its own language. Now, I would say we reactivate this Furby and let's have a look what it has to say to you, to us and to you. Oh, just a notice, the eyelids of it are discolored. Otherwise, it seems quite cool. Also, I will swipe it off a little bit, the dust and the dirt, and then later on put on display, but it works. Okay, so it makes a lot of noise, and I can understand that some parents were really annoyed about the noise it's doing. But here we go. We have beautiful lashes on the eyes, the mouth of the Furby, the feet, the puffy, yeah, puffy hair, and yeah, everything about it. Here we can see Furby original, so it is a legit Furby from Tiger 1999, says it here. Now it's doing some like snoring noises. Let me just put him back, and then sometimes it will reactivate and kind of interact with you. Here is a sensor that makes him gonna go to sleep, and when you crawl his belly or something, then he likes it, or when you crawl the back of it, then it also likes really this, yeah, interaction. Now leaving it there, I'm really happy I have like an older vintage Furby. Not sure from what generation, but I'm happy to have it. It looks really cool. Also the eyes, I mean, super scary actually. And how the ears are moving. So cute. Okay, yeah, so far from that, I do own now an older version of a Furby, which is really great. I wanted one for the longest time. I was totally surprised about the Pokemon game. I got a beautiful Barbie dress, which I could not identify yet. And from the other thrift store, I have found some little fashions and a barking dog. So I guess today's theming is like robots or something. So we got a dog that barks, we got a Furby that talks. Everything is fine. What do you think about this haul or my thrift store finds? Write me down in the comment section down below. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please go and check out more videos on my YouTube channel. Click the subscribe button, and we'll see us in the next video with Vintage Gaudi. Bye!